Hello and good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Hope you're all well. I'm good, thanks. Welcome to anybody new and welcome back to anybody who's joining me for a second or more time. So today is going to be the Beebeecraft haul video. So I'm going to do a video using some of the things that I got, which are these gorgeous stickers you can see here, and some of the beautiful washes that I got from them. Okay, so everything will be in the description, all the links to everything that I use. If you didn't see my introductory video on this, Beebeecraft are looking for YouTubers to promote their product. So if you have a channel, you have 100 or more subscribers, and you yes if you do what? If you create content regularly. Goodness me, I had a mind blank then. Yeah, so they're interested in you getting in touch with them and think, you know, maybe work with them. So give them a go, because this is what I did after I saw it on somebody else's video. And I have to say I've been really impressed with the things that I've got from them. So the video's up there. If you haven't seen the haul that I got, go and have a look. All the links are in that. They'll all be in this as well. So it's my intention today to make some journal pages for my stash, really, because I make a lot of journals with kits, and I often like to add either a straw paper or a music paper or both page to the kit, you know, to make the journals a little bit bigger, or just to give them a little bit something different. So these are the gorgeous stickers. Look, they came with 3 packets as one. You know, I didn't buy them individually, they all came together. And there's loads. Doesn't say how many. Oh, it does, it's 40. 40 in each, so that's 120 stickers, flower stickers, and they're absolutely beautiful. I have to admit I've used a couple already because I couldn't stop myself. Yep, so the colours are pinks, which are a variety of pinks, figure, which are yellows, oranges, and I think there was a reddish tint of one, and violet, which are the violet, lilacs, blues, to some degree purples. Anyway, so I've got all these out just to have a look at them spread out, so you can and I can choose them on my projects. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is the straw paper page. So straw paper is lovely. It's a lovely colour. It's a lovely crinkly kind of paper too. They really are good in your journals, but the edges, because it's a very lightweight paper, the edges, oh, I've done that square, not very, can be a little bit flimsy. So I like to, or I've started recently, just turning my edges over. I used to just, you know, cut the paper to size and then sometimes stitch down that I'll put something on. But the last few times I've actually, rather than cut it off, turned the edges over. Now you can still sew, stitch them or glue them, or well, all sorts of things. But what I've decided to do today, I've done it once before, so it's not an entirely new concept, is to fasten them down with washi. And the last time I did it, I liked it. It was really nice, and it was just common garden everyday washi. We've all got lots of it, haven't we? But the washi that I bought in this haul, which I was expecting to be, well, it looked like golds and things, so I thought it might be nice for Christmas. But when it came, you know, it's really nice. One of it is just washi as we know it, which I think is that gold one there. As in, you peel it off, it's sticky on the back and just lay it down. But these 3 are they're washi, but they've got backing on them, so you peel the backing off, which I'm thinking long term may well make it last longer, although it's so pretty. I don't think it's going to last. But this is the one that I'm going to use to start with. So, I mean, I did open them on the first video and pop some on paper. Sorry, knocked you there. To see what they look like, so I do know what they look like. So what my intention is, I'm going to put some down the middle of the spine on the outside, or what I'm calling the outside of the paper. Now it is directional, this, so I'm to make sure I'm getting it in in the same direction. Well, I don't suppose it does matter on this page because this is all it's going to have on it. And I kind of want it in the middle of that crease. You see how it's reflecting the, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Did I get it in the middle? Near enough. Not bad, not bad. It's gone over a little bit, but nothing too drastic. It might be that the majority of it gets lost in the signature anyway, depending on, you know, how thick the journal is and whereabouts in the signature it is. But as long as it's something like, yeah, I'm happy with that. So it's just giving it a little bit of extra strength where it will be sewn in. And then I'm going to do exactly the same down here, but these two I need to make sure the direction's the same. Well, do you know, I don't think I do I? Because, oops, yeah, they're going to be in different, I don't know what I did there. I'm just playing silly games now. Yeah, they're going to be on different, there'll be pages separating them, won't there? Well, I guess unless you put it in the middle as your centre page. Yeah, that's the bizarrest way I've ever put wash it down. I don't know what I was trying to achieve, but it's very forgiving. Yeah, so that's now got a nice strong edge. Can still be stitched, or you can put tabs on it or whatever. Let me get this the same way. Yeah, that's the way. But it just, well, it holds it in place instead of glue, and it's just real pretty. Just gives it a little bit of something. Right, Denise, just put it down instead of messing about. Yeah, it's lovely. It's good strong washi as well, actually. And I said in the haul how much was on. I was quite impressed with how much is on the roll as well, because I have bought washi tape recently. Cheap, very cheap, so it seems like a bargain, but it's not particularly a bargain because there's barely anything on the roll. But these are so beautiful. You'd be disappointed if you had a really thin roll of it, because you'd use it in no time. Okay, so that's the start of my page. Now all I'm going to do is, so it's got a little bit of something, I'm going to do a little bit of collage on it and add a couple of flowers, front and back, I think, and then I'll leave the inside, you know, to be embellished when the journal's, you know, put together, whichever journal it goes in, or left for writing, left for journaling, whatever. So I've brought along, what have I got with me? Let's take these off because I'm going to use those in a minute. But for collage, I've brought along just a few bits. So a little bit of tissue, some bits of scrap paper. I haven't got a lot of scrap paper at the minute. All packed up and away. So that is, yes, dictionary, a bit of my Shakespeare book, some pretty tag, couple of pretty tags that I've cut up, a bit more scrapbooking paper, or digitals actually, not scrapbooking paper, a bit of my vintage grid paper, and a piece of that writing pad, and a piece out of a scrapbook pad, and yeah, page out of a book with some really tiny, I really loved that tiny writing on it. I think that's going to be nice as collage. Right, so what shall we go with down here? Let's start some, I'm not going to do a lot because like I say, it's doesn't matter which way that goes. I think it probably does. It's for stash. Let's try and make it a little bit more irregular than that. I'm going to end up with no paper left. It's for stash, so I don't want to make it too, you know, only fit with one certain thing. What shall we have? A big piece of let's try some dictionary. Caution, we don't want caution. Let's get rid of all that white. I like text. Let's keep the lovely text. We'll get rid of the heading. Try not to think so much about it, Denise, and just get it down. Don't like that bit. Right, and of course, it will look completely different when it's inked. Whoops. A little bit keen there. Okay, I hope you're all well, guys. Let me know in the comments if you've been on BB already, or if you already do it. If you've done anything that I've been doing in these videos, or just chat to me generally. I need a glue page. There we go. Right, I'm going to glue off camera because this is that book that I don't know what's in it particularly. Words wise, I don't want to shock anybody, so I'm just using glue stick. Oops, on a squeaky table. Right, where was it going about there? Yeah, I like text on this straw paper as well. It always pops quite well. And these flowers are going to look beautiful on here. Yeah, you can tell I'm gluing just by the noise the table's making. Oh yeah, that's nice. Down a bit. There. Like that nice dark edge on it. Right. Now I'm not going to do any more on there other than a flower. The temptation is to go on and do a lot, but right, so I've got, yeah, then the problem's going to be choosing, isn't it? So do I want a bit of it on the straw? Yep, I think I do. Oh, that's nice. Right, I'm only going to try one more, so make sure it's one you might have. Let's try a thinner one. No, I think when I'd seen that I'd made my mind up. Yep, so kind of crossing all of it. Oops, stop leaning on them or you'll be wearing them. Okay, now, so to get them off, and I have had some washi flowers from another company and I could not get the backings off them, try as I might. I could spend hours and hours. Now these, I have learnt, if you pull the soft bit, the front bit, for me, it's not too bad, because the back bit, oops, stuck that on the glue paper, the back, you know, the backing is a lot stiffer than the actual sticker itself. Oops, and they're very, very sticky, so to make sure you get them where you want them first time. Yeah, and they haven't got lots and lots of edging around them. You know, it is cut quite close to the actual flower. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Okay, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the back, like I said. And then, it's not cut very straight. I'll have room to trim it at the bottom, yeah. It's not cut very straight. It's not folded very straight is the issue, I think. I think that's more what it is. That's it. Right, if you stay there, we're nice and straight. Are you going to stay there? It might. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. So, do I want the same paper? I think I might use a bit of this. Well, it's a straight line, so I'm going to have to, I hope you can see. So it's like Harlequin type. Oops. And it's not very big, so I don't want to lose much of it. So I'm nibbling away at it a bit. I'm going to have a very uniform shape though, aren't I? And I don't suppose that matters. It is what it is. It's on quite strong paper, so it doesn't want to rip. That's better. And again, inked, it should probably look very different. So this is walnut strain, this walnut, oh dear, walnut stain, is that what I'm trying to say? Distress ink. I've completely lost the plot now. I like that, it's nice. Oh, for me, keep leaning on those stickers. Right. What shall we have on this one? Right, we've got that. Oh, I'm fancying a little bit of this. Have a look at this. Oh, that goes nice with that, doesn't it? Let's ink it up. I love this grid paper. Squeak. These would be, these flowers will be good on clusters as well, you know, when you're cluster making and you just want a, you know, centerpiece. Yep, quite like that. Do I want something else behind it as well or not? Oh, is that too much? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, because we're supposed to be keeping it fairly neutral, aren't we? Oh, I'll put that book where you can see it, sorry. Don't think it was there long enough for you to read. And there may not even be anything on it that's inappropriate, but there was once. And that's enough. I've now stuck glue all over myself. And I have a feeling I'll put it the other way too. If I brought a cloth. Could have sworn I brought a cloth with me. I went and got one. What have I done with it? Some kitchen roll here. Because I went a bit crazy with the glue. As you can see. Luckily that's going to be covered over with that. Let's go right down there. Get rid of that nasty glue page. Don't press so hard on your glue this time. So yeah, I think I'll be making some clusters soon because I have just about used up all the ones now that I made. So you'll probably see these flowers again make an appearance. Well, not probably, you will, but you might see them make an appearance on the clusters. Right, there's a lot of ink on there, so I don't want to spread it and smear it. That's better. I wonder what these would look like on a piece of that. Sorry, I was talking to myself then. I wonder what they'd look like on a piece of that. With a piece of that behind them. I might save that for a different project. Right, I want something a bit fuller. Let's bring the flowers, oops, back in again, because that is quite a big piece. Or we could put a couple on. What colour did I put on the other side? Oh, that big purple one, didn't I? Let's go for a couple of orangey. Can't pick them up. Did I see another one there somewhere? That one. And that's got some nice leafage on it. Oh, and it's got two flowers on it now then. You see, you just put them down and you find the one you like. Do you have it down there growing out the ground? Quite like it up there. Right, which is the, I think this is the side. Yep. I thought I was straight in then. Felt like I was. The concentration. It's hard as well because the light's glaring on it. Try a different spot. I wonder if there's a knack that I haven't. This is the first one I've struggled with. I suppose my hands are a bit gluey as well. Sticky, I should say. There's always the stress of doing it on film as well. want to stop filming and do it. I appreciate it's boring to watch, but I want you to see that it is doable. Let's try a pin. Oops. I did see a pin a second ago, didn't I? Where did I see the pin? If I can't find a pin, I am going to have to stop. I'm sure I was just sat here looking at one. Right, let me give it one more go. Oh! You see, I just wasn't trying hard enough. Oh, stuck to me. Yeah, I think I am very sticky from the, where were we going? About there, weren't we? Yeah, very sticky from the glue that I've been using. Now these are going to be lovely with words on them, aren't they? Like I say, I don't want to do it because I want to just put them into stash, but imagine the words to go with the journal just across there. Be beautiful. Yeah. You're probably not seeing the best of them because of the shiny light. Okay, so that's the journal page. Shall we do another one? Shall we do a music one? Right, let's see how wide it is. 5, 10, 15. That's definitely too wide for one of my journals. So let's trim it down a little. Let's do it to, yeah, I think 13 will be sufficient. I think any more than that, and it may not fit. Okay, so do we want some washi down it? Do you want to put some washi across the bottom? It's nice strong paper. We've got a lot of white here across the bottom, so let's decisions. What shall we go with now? I quite like this pink one, which is a kind of waves and rose coloured and gold. Yeah. Now, do I want to go right across, or shall I do it in two? Move the flowers away because they keep sticking to me. I think I'll go right across. So let's get this end. Another peel job. Now when they came to me, they did have the end folded over, and I think maybe that's the way to keep these. You know, like you do sellotape, if you lose the end of your sellotape, you'll never find it again. So maybe when you tear a bit off. Right, let's just cut it to length, so I'm not dealing with all that. And then I am going to take that all off. Sorry if you can't see. Don't you grab it onto yourself. That's it. And stretch the page out and stretch that out. Oh. Maybe I should have inked the page. Oh, that's down now. Yeah, maybe I should have inked the bottom of the page first. And it can be done afterwards, but let's trim that. It will tear, as it, you know, it's washi and washi tears. But I think I'll have a nice straight edge. I'll save that piece, stick it onto something. A nice embellishment on something. What's that? I'm going to do this under my nose, sorry. Just so that I get it nice and square. That's a little bit too tiny to save. I've got sticky scissors now. Yeah, so it's like a wave on the bottom of the page. I like that. I'm just going to embellish the two outsides, I think. So I definitely want flowers on it again, but do I want anything else? It's a very white page, isn't it? I don't know that I do, to be honest. I think I've got kind of creamy brown coloured, and this might not be the type of journal that's going in. So I'm wondering about a couple of butterflies up top and some flowers down the bottom, and I think that's all we'll need. So what colours? Right, we've got pinks in here, haven't we? Oh, and bluey yellows. Let's go for some of the more delicate thin ones. Oh, that looks, yeah, I like that. Not too in your face. And then what? A pinkish, smallish green. Couple of butterflies. There's a pink one. Yep. Right. Maybe you just fast forward this bit, that's a good idea. I'm in. Yeah, lovely and delicate, this one. Might even just add a tiny tip of it's not even the leaf, it's just a white piece that protects it. Snip my page again. This is a happy today. There we go. Yeah, I like it. Oops, let's just ink these up. A little bit, just a tiny bit. It's a very stark white page, isn't it? I think I might have another flower next to that because he's getting lost a little bit. So then that way, but let's have another pink. I've got another delicate one. That one is. That's a rose. Something a bit more. Ooh, I think I've seen it. Bear with me. Oh, there's more than one. Oh, I want something at a different level. Oh, just catapulted that somewhere. Oh, there. So that's not the one. Where are my packets? Do I want pink or do I want purple? I think I want pink, but I want a different pink to what I've got there. Right, let's get them all out. Come on, out you come. Put a little one down there. No, you're big, aren't you? I want something little and delicate. A pink tulip. Maybe. Pink tulip, pink rose, small rose. Oh, they're a big one. I don't think big one's what I'm after. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely some, oh well, that's quite a delicate one. No. Let's try yellow with it then. That's going in a different direction. Hair there. No. This is the one that I really liked, isn't it? The green's too different though. Oh, didn't see that one. Oh, that's nice. In there, just to fill a bit of that blank in. So I'm going to cut a bit of the stem off. Yep, it took a while. I think you need them all spread out in the... I don't know how many of each one there are. There's definitely more than one of each flower. You need them spread out so you can see them I'm right on the edge, but it won't go either way. I wonder if it's because they've got warmed up out the package, because I've never had this problem with them before. They've always come straight off. The curse of the camera. Come on. And again, fast forward until you see me pull it open, because I'm determined to do it without stopping. Oh, had it then. Had it and closed it. And again, stop closing. Right, got you. Oh, don't put that in there. You'll never find it. Did I cut it down? I did. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I hadn't stuck those on. Yeah, I think I need to probably ink the edge of the page as well. Let's get these butterflies on. They're not too, I'm wondering if a bigger one. No. Too big. No, we'll have these delicate ones. So let's use some art glitter, and then we'll yeah, ink the edge of the edge of the pages to make them pop a bit as well. Frame it a little bit. I think that's what it needs. I've used lots of pinkies and light colours on quite a stark white background. Put the lids on my glues, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Seems to be going dark again. I hope we're not in for some rain. Do without rain today. Oops, grumbling again. And hiccuping. Yeah, that's better. Kind of defines the page, doesn't it, a bit? I guess you have to imagine it amongst other, you know, because it's amongst other journal pages as well. It's completely different then, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Might have to go over the page, I think, with that, the washi, and do the same on the inside. For a bit of continuity. But yeah, they're the two pages. Definitely like that better inside something. And then I've got these somewhere. Here. So these are just a couple of postcards. They are vintage. They're old postcards from my own stash that I photocopy them onto card and use them. So I keep the originals. Really interesting. And yeah, a letter, an envelope that I've got. Because I'm thinking these would make nice journal cards, and these would be nice with just a pop of a flower and or a piece of washi. Let's have a piece of washi down the bottom of this one, because it's, let's go with this one that I love so much. Yep, so washi is an embellishment in itself. You can just put a pop piece on to pop. Right, yep, I'm just don't know how big I want it, but I might have it that way actually. Yep, just as a piece of embellishment and nothing else. Great fun. And I've got a piece left, so I'm going to put it on there. Oh, it could go on the back, because the back is just journaling. I think that might be upside down. Anyhow, I'm leaning on those again, and there's one on the floor. And I've just spotted over there, oh, in the packet, you might know, a beautiful rose. And I'm wondering if just a rose on there. And I'm thinking a purpley one on here. We've got a purple rose, no. We've got a purple pansy, no. I really want a rose, so next to the washi there, over the stamp. Yeah, I like that. That's going on straight away. Well, as soon as I can get the backing off, that is. Don't do that over there. I think you just have to be forceful with them. Right, here's me being forceful. Oh, I thought was in. I am. It's practice, obviously. So yeah, just touching up on that stamp there. And that's all it needs. That bit of washi and a, yeah, I like it. I don't know if I did the back or not. Yeah, so it's just a journal card. You can use it for an embellishment on the front or something if you want, but yeah, like that. And we're just going with the rose on here. I think we will, because it's a really grungy kind of postcard, this one. It's got lots going for it, embellishment wise. It's like, I feel like I'm in all the time and then it closes itself up. I think I probably am. Just keep pulling it out again. Right, I'm going to put it down rose first and then the stem can go where it pleases. So flower head, I mean, over that stamp. That's it. Yeah, I love the grunginess of that. Did come down there tiny weeny bit. Yeah, I don't think that needs anything else. Lovely. So I am building up stash and I've got more. So I've got these index cards. Let's do a yellow one. I'll grunge it up a bit because it looks a bit new. They're not new, they are vintage, but they've been kept nice in their packets. So I'll just bring them down a little bit. Make them look distressed. They've been kicking around in someone's drawer for a while. Right, what do we want on these? Now I know what flowers on them, that's why I brought them, but let's have a bit of something else. A bit of this paper again, I do like it. Have I got a bottom corner? Looks like it's been on something else and then got itself stuck on here. Oops. And there. Yeah, I'm going to, what to do with my glue book? Move it. I don't know. It's gone. Oh yeah, I see it now. I did move it. I've got a page here, however, from it. Yeah, I'm gluing. You can hear by the noise. And a bit of this. I'm about putting a bit of this on, wasn't I? Oops. Oh no, I said a bit, but goodness me. No, let's have a bigger bit than that. That was a bit ridiculous. Yeah, that's better. So I'm just going to glue a corner of, or an edge rather, of that. Whoops. Don't you fall over, I need you. Yeah, that's nice like that. Some of it's stuck, some of it hasn't, where the glue is and isn't. Yeah, so that's a nice base now. I think it might need a little bit more grungy. Corners especially. Yeah, that's it. That's better. Now, what colours haven't we used much? I'm liking the sunflowers. Oops, where did you go? Huh, I catapulted it somewhere. There. Oh yeah, as soon as I put them down, I liked them. And just below there. Where did that go? There. Okay, I hope you can see everything I'm doing here. Yeah, loving those on there. Okay, get your wrist off those. And I've got one more thing to do, I think. I've brought brown envelopes, so we'll have a quick go at that. And then I've got a good few bits in my stash already. We've had a good play. Hopefully giving you some ideas of things you can be creating for your stash. Come on. Yeah, I'll get in there. Yeah, I love that bit of brown tissue on there. It's really just a tiny bit on that edge. Get it fastened down, that's it. Yes, don't lose your glue, Denise. Yeah, like that. Super. Where's that little brown envelope that I brought? Right, this. And I've got a page of this paper that I love out of a notebook. Let's get some of that edge off it now. Everything I've used so far has had a fancy edge. So we'll go edgeless. Yeah, I'm trying to do it rough and ready, that's the whole point. Oops. Try again. That's it. Beautiful those are. Let's go plainer. Still a little bit too big. Okay. Right, let me ink around the envelope so I can see where it actually is. Ink required. Oops. That's it. Butterfingers. Okay, so what have I done with my bit of paper? It probably needs inking too. Yeah, and see how those nice rough ends where I've torn it with a ruler instead of cut it. They take the ink and add to the, the distressed. Okay, so if you have that over there, what else do I think I would like on it? What about part of this tag? Let's tear it down. Which side? We like this side. Well, that looks like it belonged on there, doesn't it? I like that one very much. So if we put that down, that on the top, and then a flower, we've got some writing room. Right, this one first. Oh, I didn't use that lovely small print either. Got glue everywhere again. Don't know how I managed that. Oh, you're a scruffy devil. Okay. Oopsie, pressing hard. Squeak, excuse me. I like that on there. And I'd like something up this hard edge here, I'm thinking. Then we can write on that side, so that's a possibility. This red one's beautiful. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to go with that one. And yeah, I've got really sticky fingers again now. Let's see if this helps or hinders what I'm doing. binders, I think. Did you hear that come open and then closed again? Ha. Oops. Yeah, and again a label there, a word of something, but I'm not going to do it because I think I might have glued it shut. Come open. That's it. I mean, it will be eventually, but I don't know what's going in it and where. I see a little pokey up bit. It's sticky, so I think it had glue behind it. Just needed pressing down. Okay, really pleased with those. So I could go on and on and on. I've got more things here I could just keep making, but I feel I've shown you enough ideas now. So let's have a look what we've made. I'll just push these beautiful flowers into a corner. So I'm going to find a tin to keep them in now. I'm not going to get those back in their box, am I? Okay, sticking to me. Escape here. So we made these two beautiful pages, all ready to go in a journal. I did the front and the back of that one, just the front of that one. Yeah, ready for stash. We made these two, postcards and a letter front for ephemera. A small journal card with that, also ephemera, and then we made an envelope that can be a pocket or whatever. So yeah, not finished. I think the pages and the envelope specifically, need a little bit more once they go in wherever we decide they're going. But for stash, really pleased with those. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw there. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Remember, all the descriptions to everything I've used in both videos will be in, the links to them will be in my description of this video. And if you're a YouTuber who would like to give it a go, the link will be there for you to let Beebeecraft know that. Okay guys, thanks for joining me. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.